At what age are you supposed to give up? At what age are you supposed to give in to the ways of the world? I think that's different for everyone. And for myself, I don't think that there is an age for that. I don't think that I'll ever stop believing that what I want out of life is possible. And I think that my audacity to say that makes me different from most people, or at least most people my age. I think that we all have dreams in our 20s, and some of us reach them in our 20s, and most of us who don't bury them at some point. And I think I'm an outlier for continuing to keep pushing. I'm 39 years old, and I hide that number a lot because it sounds like I should have my life together at this point. And I don't. Not by society's standards anyways. I'm 39 and I live with my mom. And that's the truth. But I have something that a lot of other people don't have. I have peace of mind. I'm happy, healthy. I'm able to work out and eat well and be with my kids all the time and pursue my dreams. So to me, that's a good life. And I wouldn't change it for struggle ever again. In 2022, I had my second child, and at that time I was a homeowner. I had bought my first home at 32 years old, and I loved that home, and I planned on staying there for a long time. But when I had my baby, and I'm just gonna be very honest about this because I've been to therapy and now I'm okay talking about it. I was in an abusive relationship, and my partner, he took my vehicle, he took the money I had saved for maternity leave, and he left. And I was already living very much on the edge as a mother and an artist. I was just making the bills every month, so that hit me hard. And I tried to hang on to that house for as long as I could. I took out loans, I did everything I could do, but with a newborn, breastfeeding full-time with no one to help watch the baby, no one to help, I couldn't do it anymore. So that's when I made the decision in 2023 to sell my house and move in here. And here's where I am. I'm sharing this because I know that I haven't been posting very much lately, and I'm coming to realize that it's because I'm embarrassed about my living situation. And I do want to start posting more content about my everyday life. I feel like I have so much wisdom to share about my point of view and how I live, and the fact that it's so different from the majority of Americans. I think my perspective could be helpful to someone. I can't be the only woman out there like me, I don't think, who's in her late 30s or early 40s and still pushing for the things that she believes in. So if you're someone like me, or maybe you're in a life that's not satisfying to you and you want to leave and you want to see what it's like on the other side, I want to start posting more content about my real life so that I can be an example of that. That's really what I want. My current position is not where I'll be forever, and I know that deep in my heart. And that's why I keep going. Faith is everything. If you don't have faith, you're not going to make it. But I do have faith. I feel extremely capable. I'm just taking my time getting there. And I believe in a tipping point. I know that I'm getting close to it, and I'm just going to keep fighting until I make it there. Hopefully soon. But this is my story, and I'm happy to have you coming along on my journey.